Thank you, Mr. President. Distinguished colleagues, you recall that in line with the provisions of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, as amended, the 2021 FCT Statutory Appropriation Bill was read the first time on Tuesday, 8 December 2020. Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, permit me to go straight to the observations and findings. The FCT Repeal and Enactment Bill 2020 was passed on Wednesday, 9 December 2020, and the implementation of the revised 2020 FCT statutory budget lasted for only 5 months. The overall performance of the FCT 2020 statutory budget was only 88% as at 31st December 2020. Most of the projects executed by the FCTA, FCDA were still ongoing due to overbearing ineptitude of getting the due process certificates on time. The committee further observed that new and ongoing projects were not sufficiently funded due to delay in the release of funds occasioned by bureaucratic bottlenecks. The projected revenue accrued to FCT administration has been stretched by 30 billion naira due to additional revenues derived from 1, additional statutory allocation received from the differential distributed from the excess crude account for receipts from January to May 2021, and expected receipts for the remaining 7 months in the year. 2, stamp duty refunds. The committee consequently increase the fiscal framework to accommodate the revenue items, that is additional statutory allocation and stamp duty fees, thus bringing the total expenditure to 329,491,523 naira only. Recommendation. In view of the aforementioned, the committee has recommended the sum of 329,491,523 naira only as FCT statutory budget for 2021. From that sum, the sum of 74,323,382,813 naira only is for personnel costs, while 58,728,614,466 naira only is for overhead costs, while the sum of 196,911,494,243 naira only is for capital projects for the service of the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, for the financial year commencing from 1st January and ending 31st December 2021. Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, in considering this budget, time is of the essence as the two committees, that is the Senate and the House committees on FCT, have worked harmoniously to present one version of the report for consideration by both chambers. On behalf of the committee, I hereby present the recommendations for consideration and passage into law. Thank you very much.
Consider the report of the Committee on FCT on the Federal Capital Territory FCT Appropriation Bill 2021 and approved as follows. Schedule Part A as recommended. Schedule Part B, Capital Expenditure as recommended. Clauses 1 to 6 as recommended. Explanatory Memorandum as recommended. Short title as recommended. Long title as recommended. Is this a true reflection of what transpired in the Committee of the Whole? Thank you. Leader of the Senate. Third reading. An act to authorize the issue from the Federal Capital Territory Administration Statutory Revenue Fund or the Federal Capital Territory Administration account the total sum of 329,491,523 naira only, of which the sum of 74,323,382,813 naira only is for personnel cost, and the sum of 58,728,614,466 naira only is for overhead costs, while the balance of 196,911,494,243 naira only is for capital projects for the service of the Federal Capital Territory Abuja for the financial year commencing from 1st January and ending on 31st December 2021. Third reading taken, and the bill is passed. Leader of the Senate.